Hello, and welcome to my home. I am Chef Stevearino. This is my house. I cook outside. I'm sorry if you're cold. I feel for you. I do. I came from the cold. Lived in New York, Long Island. Here on this show, I will making for you some creative, some beautiful, crazy dishes that you have to stay around for, and all in entertaining you and hopefully making you laugh a little bit and brighten up your day. Today will be an omelet. Not just any omelet. An omelet is gonna blow your mind away. And a crazy omelet. Crazy omelet that only I can make. So, if you'd give me just maybe 20 seconds, I'll be right back and make it for you. So hey, welcome back to the channel. Cooking with Stevearino. As promised, I'm going to make you an omelet from like the stars came down. Maybe not so much the stars, but the moon maybe? No, we don't want the moon to crash into us. I have two pans here. You don't need two pans. I have this one. I'm gonna get it started right now as we speak. Well, guess what? You know what? Guess what? That's why this is a live cooking show, and you're watching the other wrong shows. If you're in a rush, don't watch my show. You like entertainment and to learn new and exciting things? Here's a can of propane. You go camping, you can use this. You go on your boat, you can use this. And we're just going to change this out. Questo, presto. Voila. Did I know that? No, I didn't. I put another can in there. I thought I had enough. But I didn't. So the omelet, we're giving a shout out today to I hope we get a name right, Dari from Fresh Meadows. She was a teacher. God bless all the teachers today, especially today. You know, you gotta worry about your kids and you gotta worry about yourself and everybody getting shot. But today's all about the omelet. The omelet is a beautiful masterpiece. My wife would be a little bit jealous right now because I like my egg runny, but since I got a shout out, it's a friend of a friend. You know what that means, right? Friend of a friend. Not a friend of a friend like I know. Not that I knew anybody. Like, if you were like, let's say you've got a tablespoon of butter here. Let's say you were in a mob, and you were a made guy, and you introduce somebody to another guy, they would say, hey, this is a friend of mine. That would mean that he's a friend of yours. That's all. An associate maybe. He's not a made guy. If you said he's a friend of ours, that would mean he's a made guy. Not that I would know this. Oh, I just keep going off here. Alright, we're back on. I turn it down a little bit. It's actually a little chilly here in Naples. Yeah. It happens. It happens all the time. So anyway, let's get back to cooking. No more stories. I gave the shout out. We'll see where that gets me. If it gets me anywhere. Got some onion here. Okay? It's a quarter of a half large onion. Got some red pepper. Yeah? Oh, we're gonna fill this up. Whether I can flip it or not, I can, because you know what? Who am I? Stevearino. Some ham. Yeah, ham. This is ham steak. And I got some green pepper here. And you ask, how am I going to fit this in here? Guess what? If I can't fit it all, I won't put it all in. So we're going to mix this up. We're going to put a little pepper, of course. Got a pepper. In Stevearino's world, there's pepper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. When you make an omelet, or for that matter of fact, any kind of egg, I would like to use plastic. I don't use this all the time, but the reason for that being is because you use metal spatula, you could tear the precious egg. So we're going to cook this down. It's pretty ripping high right now. We're going to cook this down. I'm going to put another pan on. If you don't have another pan, no big deal. You can just take this and you can just put it in the bowl. But I happen to have another pan because I'm Stevearino. Yeah, it's not on now, but I was watching the Rams game. The Rams were up 7-0 and they're driving, and my wife's in New York, and she's gonna be mad I even made this. And we have a box, 2 boxes tonight, 2 boxes. The whole thing is included. We got 2 and 2 on numbers. What am I gonna do with 2 and 2? Make 4? Yeah. You see, that's the enjoyment of this channel. Welcome to you that haven't seen me or haven't subscribed. Yeah, we're not gonna just do it quick. If you have no patience, bye-bye, leave. I'm not gonna be long, especially on this one. This is gonna be quick. So yeah, we're already like popping, and this has had enough already. So we're gonna put this over here, and guess what? Bring over the big pan. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. We're gonna put maybe a tablespoon and a half of butter in here. Swirl that around. See, I have this. Very importante when you do any kind of egg. I don't care what kind of egg it is. This uses for baking and eggs. I just got it on my head. Baking and eggs. 14-0 Rams. Not that I care. This is what I care about. See that? The Steelers. My son actually made this for me, yeah. When he was a little kid. I treasure this. Yeah, I do. He's a good kid. So, here we go. Here we go. We have eggs. 4 eggs. I have to heat on low. 4 eggs we got going on here. Try not to make them running. Actually, I just shut it off here because this thing was really ripping hot. And it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Calm down. I am a professional. everything be fine. The pot got a little hot. We're back on. See how it came down already? The flame, turn it down a little bit, as low as I can get it without it going up. See, I'm cooking outside. This is a real cooking show. Yeah, she curdled, but she's fine. What you want to do here is, you want to like hold the egg to the side a little bit. You see that? And let it run out. Let it run out. Let it run out. Let it run down the pan. See that? Let it run down, just like that. If you don't think I'm a professional, check it out. Look me up. I am a professional. At this stage right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this. Yes, sure I am. You know what? I think I'm going to go for the whole thing. Rusty, I think a piece of ham went on the floor. Rusty's my dog, if you haven't seen the show. Cheese. Gotta have cheese. Cheese. Gotta have cheese. We're gonna flip as soon as we get to this point. We're not flip, we're gonna fold. Fold this over. We'll go fold this way. Well, we're gonna fold it. Alright, she broke open a little bit. And she's pretty much done. She broke open a little bit. She was all done. Broke open a little bit. She was a little hot. You see, that's why this is a real experience. It's a real show, and it's a real adventure that things can happen. Right, Dari? Yeah, things can happen in life. But my take on an omelet, but let me tell you something. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I promise that one for you. So let me just slide this over here. Take this. I'm gonna put it somewhere. She gets a little hot. Whew, like my wife used to get hot. Used to. Sometimes she still does. We'll slide this right onto the dish. Just like so. Now, my take would be just to dive in and eat this because it looks absolutely incredible. You don't want to impress somebody, friends or somebody, I would decorate it with little scallions. Look at that. Little scallions. Beautiful. Just so beautiful. Check this out. Think I'm crazy, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy. Stevearino. Look at that. Alright guys. Check it out. They won't even know that this is split open there. You won't even know. You don't even care. You just want to eat it. Yeah, eat it. Unbelievable. Want me to cut it open for you? I will do so. Yes, I will. Just for you. Look how beautiful that looks inside. Luscious. I'm probably only going to eat half of this, and believe it or not, I'm going to have some tater tots. Yes, the great and powerful Stevearino eats tater tots. I love tater tots. Rusty likes a couple. And you're going to kill your dog. There's a little onion in there. Probably like some kind of onion powder, but anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody, and please subscribe. The most important thing you could do. Not the most important thing you could do, but for watching the show, I thank you. And like I always say, be kind. Your family, your friends, your neighbors, and people you see on the street. Unless they're not kind to you, then all bets are off. I am Stevearino. Thank you for sharing a part of your life with me. And I'll see you soon. Good night.